I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it.
Hey, it's midnight dusk, and I'm here gonna talk to you about the create a character, tell you about the jobs, to help you pick what you want to be. First off is the defender, which, of course, it's the class that has high defense and low attack, and from level 1 to 49, he'll be a defender, and you can get some attacks and buffs, and it's not that bad, but level 50, you'll be able to choose from 2 different jobs. There will be Commander and Protector. Commander is the physical end of the defender. He's got a few physical AoEs. Damage dealing on the tank side for this guy. For Kami, the leveling speed is kind of like, I don't know, it's like average to above average, so it's not that bad. And if you're looking for PvP stats, they're decent until they hit level 74. As soon as they hit level 74, they're beast. You got, your PvP skills that are strictly for PvP. Stop stun, so you can't get stunned. And there's also another one where you can't be the target of magical attacks. So level 74, you become a beast. Alright, and for Protector, now the Protector, I guess the name says it all, it's the tank end of the defender. Complete tank, high defense, lots of HP, there's no AoEs for the Protector, but you do get HOTS, which, if you're not that big of an MMO fan, HOT stands for heal over time, and you used to be able to do most dungeons solo, no help at all, but they nerfed it. You don't heal yourself as much over time, so now you pretty much always have to have another secondary type of healing, whether it's an actual healer or a different kind of character, which we will get to that. Leveling with a Protector takes a very long time unless you party all the time. And PvP, they absolutely suck. I would not use these characters for PvP at all. Alright, and that's it for Defender. Moving on to Templar. Now, Templar is a lightning-based magic user. It's got some straightforward heals. They're the base of becoming the main healer in the game. And they've got some AoEs. They've got some buffs. They're pretty good. And then level 50, you can either go Tempest or Radiant. Tempest, it's lightning AoE. Pure just destruction, and they got few heals to heal themselves. They also got slowing skills to slow down the enemy, and sleep skills. Sleep is like stun. You put them to sleep, and they're all yours for, 5 to 10 seconds. And as long as you don't use any, normal attacks, which is just auto-attacking, they won't wake up until sleep is over. So Tempests are pretty insanely strong. For PvP, I would say they're probably overpowered. Great AoE damage, slowing down the enemy, sleeping the enemy. They're quite overpowered. And for leveling, same reason, slowing, sleeping, whatever. They level incredibly fast. So they're a good choice to pick. Radiant is the healer of the game. Absolute down to the point healer. They got all the heals, the party heals. They got party buffs. And yeah, they're just, main part of being in a party for dungeons. For leveling with the Radiant, if you're soloing, going by yourself, it's incredibly slow. Because your damage is a little low and, all that. But when you're in a party, just like the Protector, when you're in a party, you level pretty fast. And PvP, they are good for PvP, because if you're doing battles for points, you get points for healing other teammates, and so yeah, they're a good pick for PvP as well. Good support. So yeah, that's Templar, and I'm going through these pretty fast. Alright, so let's move on to the next race, which is a Berserker. Oh, the other race was the Turan. And, most of these names, which is there's only 4 different races, I'm probably going to get every single one of them wrong. I honestly do not care. Alright, so the physical end for the Berserker, whatever his name is the warrior. We all know what a warrior is. We all love warriors. Warriors are great physical damage. So I'm going to go straight on to their secondary, level 50 after warrior, which becomes then either Berserker or Warlord. A Berserker is very strong on a single target, does crazy damage for single target, does crazy, lots of stun attacks, or maybe just one, I don't remember. Their critical damage is insane, and they got attack speed buffs, so they attack faster. Leveling, soloing with these guys, leveling is about average speed, and PvP is fairly decent. I don't know, above average. I don't know. It's pretty good. Yeah, so moving on to the Warlord now. The Warlord has, next to no single target attacks, but it does have AoE damage, also party buffs. Warlords are really good for raids. Their party buffs, I think one is defense, a defense buff, and the other is HP, and the HP buffs help a crap load. For leveling, they're about the same as the warrior, about average, and PvP, honestly, they're really weak for PvP. Alright, moving on to the magical end for the Berserker is the Shaman. By far, my favorite is the Shaman. They're the fire-based damage. You got AoEs as a Shaman, you got the little self-buffs as a Shaman, and then after you hit level 50, you can become a Mystic or Forsaker. A Mystic is a master of AoE damage. Frickin' fire AoE blows the shit out of the roof. Also, they're great for healing totems and defense totems. So this is one of the other classes that are really good with a Protector. And Kami, actually, I used to party up with a Mystic on my Kami, and it was great. I loved it. But a Protector and a Mystic together can pretty much duo almost anything their level, which is really great. Great experience, a lot of fun. For leveling speed, I would say it's incredibly fast. It's really great, you know, you can pull a whole bunch of guys, throw your healing defense totems down, and then just nuke the monsters down to nothing. Really great. I love Mystics.